Mr. President, after 9 years of war, you were speaking about the mistakes of the others. I would like you to speak about your own mistakes, if any.
Definitely, when you talk about doing anything, we always find mistakes. This is human nature. We did our mission. We implemented the Constitution in protecting the people. Now, if you talk about mistakes in implementing, of course you have so many mistakes. But I think if we want to talk about the mistakes regarding this war, we shouldn't talk about the decisions taken during the war, because the war, part of it, is a result of something before.
A very personal note, Mr. President, do you feel like a survivor?
If you want to talk about national war like this, where nearly every city has been harmed by terrorism or external bombardment or anything like this, you can talk about the Syrians as survivors. But again, I think this is human nature to be survivor.
And you yourself?
I'm part of those Syrians. I cannot be disconnected from them. I have the same feeling. If you talk about demonstrations and people asking for reform or for a better situation economically or any other rights, that's positive. Some people talk about 4 years of a drought that pushed the people to leave their land in the rural area to go to the city. It could be a problem, but this is not the main problem. The Syrians have a lot of money. The Syrian personnel everywhere in this world, they have a lot of money and they wanted to come and build their country, because when you talk about building the country, it's not giving money to the people. It's about getting benefit. It's the business. The methodology that we adopted when we wanted to create, let's say, a good atmosphere, what we call it reconciliation, but for the people to live together and for those people who lived outside the control of the government areas to go back to the order of law and the institution, it was to give amnesty to anyone. And he's going to give up his armament and obey the orders, let's say, and the law. At the beginning of this narrative regarding the chemical weapons, we said we didn't use. We cannot use. It's impossible to be used in our situation for many reasons. Let's say logistical reasons.
Give me one.
One reason, very simple one. When you're advancing, why do you use chemical weapons? You're advancing, we are advancing. There was no sectarian war. There was no ethnic war. There was no political war. It was terrorists supported by the outside powers. They have money in armament. We are the most to be concerned about, or the first to be concerned about the civilian lives, because you cannot liberate area while the people are against you. You cannot talk about liberation while the civilians are against you or the society.
تمشي هسه في حدا هون؟ في جوا، هسه في جوا. طلعت طلعت طلعت. هسه جوا.